Hi there, this is Stu with So Wizard Podcast, and I'm here today talking to Timur, the director of the new movie coming out called Mercy, which stars Chris Pratt and Rebecca Ferguson. How are you today, sir?
Great. Case by case.
Case by case?
But in general, stars are not only actors, they're also producers. They're producing themselves and their own image. And usually they're very responsible, very friendly, and very precise with what they can, what they cannot do.
Okay.
And in this case, in the Chris and Rebecca, it was pleasure to work with because they were so impressed by the process we created. Because it was not traditional filmmaking when you have a take by take 5-second shots. It was like a long 10-15 minute scenes.
Oh, okay.
They played as a one piece, as a one take, and it helped them because it was something new they never done before, because it's like a theater, and also it helped them to enjoy the acting itself, not just to be a model in front of the camera, just to be a character. There was no, it was not my goal to have a one-shot scene. The goal was to create, for actors to create the process when they can play the long scene. And then you can do the editing whatever you want, but it's not, it helps them to be in this scene, you know? And also how we did it, the whole movie, Chris, he's accused to be a murderer of his wife, and he's in a chair, and he has 90 minutes to defend himself, or otherwise he'll be killed.
Okay.
And so the tools how he can defend is all the digital world with all the data, all the evidences, everything, and like a telephone, like Zoom calls, whatever. How to say this? Conference calls with all the witnesses, and he has access to all the evidences available, and but he should play with all this data to create the defense front, whatever system for himself. And Rebecca Ferguson is accusing him, and she's trying to destroy his defense. This is a face-to-face confrontation, which is really, really cool, and it's happening in real time. And what we designed in virtual production studio. We designed all the screens before, and they were interacting, and they were interacting and talking, calling and discussing things, and with other characters online. And you really see it on Chris' face. It's not like you cannot mimic it, you know, because sometimes there is a lag in communication, sometimes there is and it's all small details you cannot mimic. Yes, yes, we have it. If you're interested, we can give you a link, whatever.
Oh,
because it's not only book. There's a video lessons.
Oh, okay.
And there's even the mentor AI program,
Okay.
helping you to learn this language. And we guarantee you need like 1 month, and you can make a movie like Searching on Mercy.
I don't know if I could make a movie in 1 month as good as Searching was, sir, but I appreciate your saying that I could try.
I guarantee you will.
Okay.
I was in the middle of production in New Orleans. It was, I think, Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter, and I was so tired to deal with all the problems of the physical production. I asked my assistant, Nelson Greaves, I said, Nelson, can we just make a movie without people? Like he said, he asked me, like, what I mean? And I said, just to make a movie when everything happening on screen. Because we all live on screens. We live, we behave, like we act, make choices in digital world. Why are we telling stories about physical world? Everyone. I agree that, like, if half of my time I'm spending in physical world, half of my time in digital world, half of the content of the world should be about this room, and half of the content should be about the screen. And unfortunately, there is only like 0.001% about screen life. Let's make this, because it'll be important for people. I declared, and then Nelson wrote the script, and and I called my friend Leo Gabriadze. He came from Tbilisi, Georgia, and we made a movie. It was Unfriended, and then everyone told me now, who will watch this movie? Nobody will. Who will go to the theater to see his computer screen on the? It's impossible to imagine. There's no audience for that. And I said no, because I repeated the same declaration. No, we're spending half of our time in digital world, and it's important for people to understand themselves, how they behave, what's happening, dramas, all the betraying, the falling in love with each other, but it's happening in digital world now, and we need to, there is no other way to show it except the screen life. They said yes, but nobody will go to see this movie. Then at Universal, things gone, Donna Langley, and she said, I like it. Talk to Jason Blum. If he will help to promote, we will release this theatrically. And then the Jason Blum said, I love it. And then we Unfriended, and we released theatrically and made money, 65 million or something, I don't know. Money theatrically and a lot of money digitally, and it became a phenomenon when the movie, like, less than $1 million budget. It was one of the 20th most effective investment in the history of cinema.
Wow.
Like, there is some list in this, and then I said to everyone, hey guys, but you see, there's a studio. I said, let's make more. They said, no, one is okay because it was interesting, but then the second one will be gimmicky. I said, no, it will be different genre. Yes, but not horror or something else. No, it will be the same. People will say, well, identify it as the same gag. Okay, and then we made Searching. I found the Anish Shaganti, and Sef Ohanian with the Peach. They made 1 minute or something, 2 minutes teaser, and I asked them to write the script, and they made a movie, and Searching became even more successful than financially than Unfriended. And it's now, then the more and more movies, now it's like 20 movies, and then Mercy, it's a next level.
Yes.
Because of the Chris Pratt, of course, he makes this whole thing is like a different. You don't need to sell the movie because people want to buy it. And the second is Rebecca Ferguson makes it stylish, smart, and everyone likes her. And then Chuck Rowan, who put his stamp as a producer and helped a lot. He was a real producer. He was not just nominal like a producer. He was a real producer. And then Amazon, it's a huge company behind it, and I hope this will help to make screen life not just a niche, but make it big deal for the. And what we just discussed, it's very important that this is the same time, screen life, everyone can make these movies because it doesn't cost money. It's almost like a writing, like it's just your time, your passions, and your relationship with friends, and you can do screenlight movies on your laptop, and it will be very, very artistically cool. This is what we believe will happen. There will be more and more young filmmakers who will say, I don't want to spend 15 years to be assistant of the assistant of assistant, but then first ID, then or something, and maybe in 10, 15 years they will give me money to make a movie. I can do it right now.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure because it just tells me that I'm not. It's not a mistake. It's people. People think they have the same vision, and I'm really glad. And we have a called Screenlifer, the channel, and we have a system how to collect all these cases and just try to manage it like a community of people who believes in this language. January 23rd. It's a great time because it will be right after Avatar.
Oh yes, it will be. Yeah, true. Very, very
It's a
true.
very different movie. Very different, and also using IMAX tools like a three-dimensional. I'm a director. A director is not acting, not designing stuff, it's just directing, conducting. This book is exactly the same. It's me and all other filmmakers who made screenlight movies. I just call them and then I just engage them to co-write this book. It's me, how would I say, managing this team.
Okay.
This team. I don't feel myself. I don't feel I'm a writer. I feel even I wrote the scripts and whatever, got paid. But in this case, the book is me, and Alex helped me a lot to organize all this community to assemble whatever the knowledge we had and the stories we had, and just try to share with the audience.
Well, that is great. Thank you so much for your time today, sir. I greatly
Thank you.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Thank you.
That is again Mercy, coming out January 23rd of 2026. Definitely check that out. Hopefully in IMAX.
It is in IMAX.
Okay.